Okay, so 1 week ago I made this video, Skyebrows community entries for Leaflit's AI contest, 4 videos, and I've got another 4 that I'm going to do today. So I'll be putting this on my Leaflit playlist. There'll be a link to this playlist in the description. Here's the old one, and then this will be batch 2. I've got another 4. And I'll also have in the description links to when each of these reacts start in these the timestamp for it, and links to the creator's page and the creator's video. So first we're going to look at MusicSatire's Vespia Nightrose. So this is this creator here, this channel. Then we're going to get You Get What You Pay For by the Good Like 13. This creator here, and this creator's already been paid attention to by Leaflit. Leaflit has reacted to this video. We've got NIghtway Fantasy with Crystal Lament, and this is this channel here. And then we've got the Unkillable Shadow Beast by NoahtheAIPlayer, this person here. And this last one, this 4th one, I'm not sure if this creator's actually part of the Skyebrows community or not. Not completely sure about that, but the first 3 definitely are. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll start first, MusicSatire Vespia Nightrose. Let's look at the description. So this is my submission for the Angel's Sword AI contest, and that's Leaflit's contest. This includes a full wiki and game. Oh, so there's a whole bunch of supporting material and not just this video. Well, I'll just be watching this video and not looking at the supporting material in this reaction. Okay, so Vespia was not born a necromancer. She was born the younger sister of Vespia Nightrose, a woman of rare soul resonance who carried within her blood an ancient curse, a fragment of Hera's Astra that had passed through their bloodline for 3 generations, dormant and unnamed. Okay, so this is talking about a bunch of stuff about Leaflit's role-playing world that this contest is about. And I did look at the website for that world, but it was pretty complicated, so I didn't understand much of it. So, okay. When Vespia died, her body giving out after years of quietly containing what could not be contained, she made one final choice. She exhaled. Her dying breath carried the curse outward, visibly as a rose-pink luminous transfer, strand by strand through Vespia's pure black hair, turning it the color of Vesphia's own. The curse did not destroy Vespia, it rooted in her. She sealed herself inside the Castle of Thorns on the southwestern coast of Westria for 10 years. The roses on the path outside died. The thorn vines on the walls went dormant. The castle became a grave for the living. Then Leaflit arrived, sat down uninvited, put a map on the table, and said 7 words. Vespia picked up her staff. That was her yes. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's make it big and let's look at the video.
Petals fall in the garden of the dead. Born in light, now I walk with death. Pink hair stained by my sister's breath. Thorns that bind me, roses in my veins. I weave the dead in beautiful chains. Can you hear her calling from the grave? She wants my soul. She wants to reign. I am the rose grave necromancer, queen of thorns and velvet death. Garden of thorns, where the living come to bloom in death. I am the rose grave necromancer.
wanted to pause and yeah, I was really fascinated by this, so I didn't pause till now. I think the music is good. It's not as good as MusicSatire usually makes, but it definitely is good. And I like the storytelling. I got a little bit confused when I read the description, and I didn't realize that there was a two sisters, and apparently the dead one passed on the necromancer curse to the living one and gave her powers. And then the dead one had died because of the curse. But yeah, we've got a lot of characters in here. So there's other people in the Skyebrows community in here, like General Gravy right here, and then we got Leaflit herself, General Gravy. This would be the main character, Vespia Nightrose, and I'm not sure who this is. I think this might be Cinevier. Yeah, it goes by too fast, and I just see the character from the back, so not quite sure. But yeah, so this character goes, and she lives in the castle, and then Leaflit arrives. So we're basically right at the point where it left off in the description there. Okay, let's keep going.
Come to bloom in death. I am the rose grave necromancer, breathing life with my final breath. Garden of thorns, in my garden we all die.
Yeah, the closed captioning, I decided to turn it on. I can mostly understand the words, but I think it's saying Garden of Thorns, but the closed captioning is saying Garden of Swords. Isn't it saying Garden of Thorns? Yeah, there's no lyrics in the description, so I can't confirm, but I think it's saying Garden of Thorns.
Beautiful. Veil rot spreads, the world decays. Black roses rise where bodies lay. Staff of bones glows with pink fire. Every soul I take takes me high. I am the rose grave necromancer, queen of thorns and velvet death. Garden of thorns, where the living come to bloom in death. I am the rose grave necromancer, breathing life with my final breath. Garden of thorns, in my garden we all die. Beautiful. Come, walk with me through fields of bone. Feel the pull, you're not alone. I am the rose grave necromancer, queen of thorns and velvet.
Okay, trying to recognize this character. I think this is one of Leaflit's own characters. And I'm actually kind of wondering if this is General Gravy. This might not be General Gravy. Yeah, this might not be General Gravy. I'm not completely sure, but this is definitely one of Leaflit's own characters from the role-playing game. Yeah, I think this might be all Leaflit's own characters, except for, of course, the central character, Vespia Nightrose, that's been created by MusicSatire. I think so.
Death, garden of thorns, where the living come to bloom in death. Garden of thorns, we all die. Beautiful. Death is just another garden. Death is just another garden.
Okay, so that was very cool, and yeah, it's got the really good like imagery and symbolism that MusicSatire likes to make. Let's just rewind it and look at it a little
Petals
bit more. Yeah, I like the concept. It is very edgy. Yeah, this is a very edgy concept, but I like it, and it is definitely suitable for the contest and for a short video like this. And it's got, yeah, look at the imagery. Yeah, the imagery is really beautiful, and it's got a storyline. She's living alone in the castle, and then Leaflit says, hey, you could use your necromancer powers for good. And she does. She defeats monsters with her necromancer powers. And I believe Leaflit put out a video about how there was like an necromancer and several other classes were being like expanded and upgraded. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I reacted to some of Leaflit's own videos about this. This is my playlist here. I reacted to some of Leaflit's own videos about the Angel's Sword role-playing game that she has created, and I think there was something in there about necromancers and the updates there. Okay, let's go, and now we got to go to the next one. So the second one we're going to go to is You Get What You Pay For by the Good Like 13. And that is this channel here, and I've reacted to all of their AI videos before. I've actually got a big reaction pack to them, and I'll link to that reaction pack, or you can go to this here where I caught up to all of their stuff. Okay, so let's look at the description here. Disclaimer, I've never played Angel's Sword or any other tabletop role-playing game. I've made this whole thing up based on my limited knowledge from watching Leaflit Asari streams. And Leaflit Asari, that's the channel that Leaflit shares with her mother. It's her main channel. Please forgive me for any inaccuracies. Disclaimer number 2, I'm not a voice actor. WTF am I doing? Disclaimer number 3, I'm from Europe, so I'm not eligible for the contest. I just wanted to have some fun. Oh, so you can't win the contest if you're in Europe. I didn't know that. Okay, so context for the characters. Mute kid. Something happened. What? Don't worry about it. But parents dead. He's a mute now, and he wants to be like the adventurers who saved him. But wait, there's more. He's so mute. It can't be fixed without divine intervention or something. In fact, he literally cannot make any noise on purpose. He does. I wonder, is this like a magical curse or something? Okay, he does have a little tablet that can read his mind when he focuses and write it down in text. In other words, a perfect AI video character. Old Henry, just a random adventurer, a little curt so he doesn't make many friends. He's not that old. Someone called him old once, and he was like, I'm not old, so now everyone calls him that. The scenes in the first portion were made with purely grok, one scene animated with sea dance. The second portion used keyframes from ChatGPT Image 2 exclusively. Some sounds were made using 11 labs, including one of the voices. Soundtrack was made using Suno version 5. Here's the playlist. Okay, so a link to the playlist. Here be spoilers. Watch video before ye continue. Okay, so I better not look at the spoilers down there. I better look at the video itself and then read spoilers after I watch the video. Okay, so let's rewind it and let's get started. I'm very excited. Let's go in.
Listen, laddie. Communication is key. One wrong decision could easily lead you to death. We can't have you needlessly risking your life or others.
Oh, wow, that is a huge waiting list there. Okay, yeah, that's humorous.
Look, you didn't hear it from me, but try this man at the guild. They call him Henry.
Okay, and then he goes to the guild and finds Leaflit sleeping on the table, so I guess she's the receptionist or something?
Alright, listen.
Okay, I think that was misspelled on the tablet. Please make me an adventurer. Uh-huh.
Alright, listen up, kid. If you want to be an adventurer, you gotta take it seriously. Don't try to win every fight. Sometimes running away is the right option, even if it means leaving someone behind. Why a rogue? You need every advantage you can get. Turn that silence of yours from a weakness to a weapon.
Okay, so I guess he stole her purse, and then he gives it to his mentor, and then his mentor gives it back. So I guess it was just like a practice thing. Can you do this? And it's practice. Okay.
Good work, kid.
Okay, and then, yeah, I don't recognize these characters. I think they're probably ones from Leaflit's role-playing game. There's a whole bunch of original characters for there.
You're ready for your first mission. Once you complete this, you'll be a full-fledged adventurer. Just like promised.
What are those bright spots on him? It's like nighttime, but then he has like, it looks like the sun coming through the leaves. So unless that's magic, I think that's an error. Okay, let's keep going.
Be a nice boy and stay quiet, okay?
Oh, Helvetica. That's one of Leaflit's bad girl characters that is an enemy. Yeah, that's an enemy. Oh, it looks like she's already stabbed his cheek. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, Helvetica right here, and she's been in Leaflit's other videos, like, for example, Being Prejudiced is Awesome. I think she was in this one, and at least one other one that I've seen. Okay, where am I? I got lost. Okay, here I am. Okay, so Helvetica, a bad guy, or rather a bad girl, has captured the main character.
Well, aren't you cooperative? I might just fall in love. Just kidding!
If you're ever stuck in a magical trap, try biting your lip real hard. Maybe damage will break the effect.
Any last words?
Go fuck yourself. Write it down, kid.
Okay, so she was like cut in half and she's still alive. Well, I guess it's because she's magic, or possibly that was like an illusionary clone or something. Okay, let's keep going.
Still playing hard to get? Too late for that now.
It's not your fault, kid. I don't know what happened there, but it's not your fault. You didn't make a mistake. They did. That's why they're dead.
Yeah, the scene of him running with the kid on his back there was, I could see why it was zoomed into the kid's face, because it did look weird when it zoomed out. It didn't look quite right.
This is as far as I can take you, kid.
Oh, did he do that to protect him because he's going to go back and fight Helvetica? Probably so. Oh, wow. That is a lot of people who died. I assume all of them died fighting this one guy. Wow.
And now, a word from our sponsors. You don't want to die by getting stabbed by a bunch of cultists now, do you? Of course not. Get the...
This is mood whiplash, but it is, this is hilarious. Okay, this is hilarious. Okay.
best armor money can buy in town. Do you want to make the little kid cry? What are you waiting for? Buy now and get an extra child-size set for free.
Okay, well, that was cool. The beginning part was not as polished as I would have liked to see, but definitely it had good parts in it. And I really liked the sponsorship at the end that is incredibly humorous. Yeah, that's just really awesome. Yeah, the narration and the voice acting, it just it wasn't that good, but I can see that, you know, you were working within the tools that you were able to work with. It's not as good as this video. So who the F bomb is Leaflit. That video was definitely better than this one. So I was expecting something better than this, and probably when my expectations are higher, it's harder to be satisfied. But I loved this ending. That was so cool. Okay, so now it's time to go and look at the spoiler stuff below. Let's look at the spoiler stuff. Okay, here be spoilers. Start the Josuke ending. So I wanted to participate in this contest, even if only symbolically, in solidarity. For some reason, the idea I came up with was very, very sad and serious story. Turns out it's an ad. Oh my God. Well, now I couldn't get it out of my head, so I had to do it. And the story goes hard, at least in the first half. The second half is all right, I guess. Before we go any further, no, this does not have anything to do with a certain Henry from UK. That would be Henry Nowak. I had already decided on the plot before that tragedy went viral, and the only reason I named the character Henry is because I was going to voice it, so I used my own name. I guess I could have changed it, but A, people would still draw parallels, and B, I don't really feel like it would be the right thing to do anyways. UK, fix your doo-doo, R.I.P. fellow Henry. Yeah, that would be the Henry Nowak scandal. I tried out GPT Image 2 more seriously. It's extremely good at following directions. Grok could not even come close to getting the scene where Helvetica is standing behind Henry, for example. It does heavily impose its own style. You can kind of tell GPT Image 2 keyframes at a glance, I think. Yeah, I think I can recognize a lot of them. But with a good enough satay and enough style prompting, it's not that bad. I didn't go super hard in this video, but we'll see in the next one. Yeah, I could tell that this was one that wasn't like heavily polished. Okay, the other thing I wanted to try was alternative voice sound techniques. Basic grok sounds kind of oof, although I noticed that speeding up the sound seemed to improve it somewhat. Helvetica is voiced by grok exclusively. Seedance has pretty good sound voice generations from what I've seen, but just like with grok, you're a bit at their mercy as to whether the voice will be consistent. I did figure that you could get cheap sound clips from Seedance by genning them at 480 pixels, way cheaper. The slicing sounds were an example. Same cheap trick works with grok. I already tried lip sync in previous video and honestly wasn't too impressed other than raw Seedance, but that would be very expensive and would just add another layer of potential failed generation, so I wanted alternatives. By far the easiest option is mute characters. No voice, no problem. Of course that affects the story, but makes things much easier if you can work that in. Next, trailer style composition. The first half leans heavily on show don't tell. I almost thought the voice clips were not needed in that part, but decided to add them anyway so it doesn't feel weird when the second half starts. The clips in this part needed no syncing either, so that's nice. I used 11 labs for the instructor. Recorded myself and voice changed. He sounds like he's reading a book, but it kind of works in the final product, so I guess it's okay. I voiced Henry myself, and I gotta be honest, all the lines sound cringe. Until you listen to them too many times. Oh no, that's not good. Whose lines were more cringe, me or the AI? Be honest. Anyway, I was considering teaching AI my voice and redubbing my own lines in that to see if it would work better, but I had to wrap this up due to circumstances, so that was cut short. We'll look into it more next video. The last few tricks. A. Speaking while character's face is off screen. Works, but would be weird if you did that for every scene. Yeah, I remember there has been a lot of anime, especially older anime, that use that trick. There were some anime was notorious for using that trick, like in the 1990s. Okay, and B, have the AI speak the same line, then dub it over in whatever way. Will obviously run into issues with cadence, but not the worst option, I think. Anyway, I can finally go back to my boring World of Warcraft series, and after, hopefully, something special. Okay. Yeah, so as usual, he's got like a little tutorial in the description, so very useful for other people. Thank you, The Good Like 13. Okay, so that was You Get What You Pay For by The Good Like 13, this creator. And then we're going to go on to NIghtway Fantasy's entry, Crystal Lament, which is this creator right here. Okay, and let's go in and look at the description, just like we did before. Near the northern mountains, a kingdom of elves lived amongst the harsh winters and uncomfortably close to the Astra line. The people keep to themselves, guarded not only from threats from the north, but of the other states, in hiding their prized possession, the frozen flame, a primordial source of magic hidden away as their secret, their source of strength. But secrets cannot last forever, especially when dark eyes are watching. Created in ChatGPT, Seedance 2.0 for the visuals, Suno, which creates the music, Audacity, which edits the sound, and FL Studio, I have no idea what that is, for audio. Submission for the Angel Sword role-playing game AI contest. And yeah, see, this one has the hashtag on it, like they all have to have. And Vespia Nightrose, if you look, also has the hashtag, so that helps Leaflit to find the right video. Okay, and so let's make it big, and let's rewind, and we'll go in. Oh, first off, I wanted to say I like this. It's got the snow theme, the blue crystals. Looks like kind of like a Lord of the Rings city. Very cool looking starting scene. impressed with the visuals so far. And the music is exciting, but it's not very varied, but we're just 30 seconds in, so I'm pretty sure that the music is about to become more varied.
Oh, crown of falling stars upon my brow, how heavy is the light I once bestowed. 10,000 years of silence I have worn, a throne of ice where once the roses blew.
Oh, we've got another... Oh, sorry, ignore the ambulance. Okay, we've got another thing where we've got a theme of roses. Yeah, we got the roses covered with ice right here. Yeah, reminds me of the first entry we saw in this reaction pack. Okay, let's keep going.
The empire sleeps beneath a veil of frost. Its children dream of lives they never knew. I am the keeper of the frozen flame, a god who cannot die yet cannot live.
Okay, I like this. I like how it went into rock music now. It started out really soft and like classical music, and it went into rock music now. And it looks like we've got a whole bunch of monsters pouring into the town, which is that already on fire? Or is that just lanterns? I think it might just be lanterns. Okay, let's go. Or, no, it is already on fire. Okay. I wanted to pause and say that I like the way that these character designs are really like clean and uncluttered. Yeah, this looks really looks like well-drawn, detailed anime. Yeah, just very beautiful. Okay, so she's meeting Leaflit, and Leaflit's the person who started this contest. Let me look. Yeah, let's, I really like this, that she's, riding. Is this, kind of looks like it's a cross between a elk and a horse. I'm not sure if that's an AI error or a fantasy creature, but I really like this creature's design.
Ruins of what I forsook. Rise, oh sovereign of the silver tears. The hour has come to break the endless chain. For every frozen tear you ever shed, 1,000 hearts still beat beneath the pain. Shatter, shatter, the mirror of my reign. Crack the pillars carved from ancient pain. The code of stars begins to bleed and burn. I am the one through which the no more the perfect silence of the throne. No more the marble heart carved out of stone. Let every frozen law be torn apart. I choose the chaos of a beating heart.
Okay, the music got very exciting. It kept getting more complicated and more exciting all in this section here. And I did want to show, I think the editing is doing really well with showing the various monsters in the armies coming. And I think these guys here, we've got the humanoid monsters. And then we've got the monsters on all fours. I wonder, do they change into these forms, or do they have a whole bunch of beasts along with them? I'm not sure, but it looks well edited and really well designed. Yeah, look at this monster and how it moves and what it looks like. Yeah, this is super good looking. Yeah, look at all the detail on this. And the animation style is very consistent for the most part. There's almost no variation in the style. It's really, really good looking and consistent. I think she's going to try to get some sort of forbidden power to power herself up against the enemy. Yeah, and see, the lyrics are hinting at that too. Yeah, I think that's what's about to happen.
Then let me fall like dawn through endless rain.
Yeah, look at this. Look at how much this looks like a really highly detailed anime. Just incredible. Yeah, incredible.
If love demands, I cast my crown away and let the stars themselves become my flame. I was the frost that held the world in sleep. Now I become the fire that makes it weep. Not as a god, but as a soul set free. I trade eternity for one true.
Oh, so it wasn't like some sort of forbidden power-up. It was that she gave up her godly power and became a mortal. So she's no longer an immortal god, she's a mortal. I think that's what happened. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, the fight choreography and the camera movements are just really excellent on this. I really like this.
From every shattered crystal, light explodes. From every
Okay, so the bad guy general turned into a dragon, I guess, but some sort of really evil-looking dragon. Okay, oh yeah, and when you pause it, it does look really strange. But as long as you don't pause it on fight scenes, it looks really good. But yeah, this is all distorted because I paused at the wrong moment.
new world grows. The choir of ages sings in one great roar. The god has died and something more is born. Rise, oh children of the broken crown. Rise from the ashes where we laid you down. The frost is melting, the horizon bleeds.
Just look at this. Look at how gorgeous this is. Just absolutely amazing. Yeah, I really like this.
Begins again. Begins again.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Okay. You know, this one might actually win. Yeah, this one might actually win. Wow. Okay, so that was Crystal Lament by NIghtway Fantasy. And then let's go on to the last one of this 4-pack. So this is the Unkillable Shadow Beast, and by NoahtheAIPlayer, and I'm not sure if this person is actually in the Skyebrows community. I'll correct the description if I can figure that out one way or the other. Okay, and it looks like this character here is one of Leaflit's original characters from the role-playing game. Here, let me show you. I've actually got the same character on the thumbnail of this reaction pack to Leaflit's own videos. Okay, so yeah, let's look at the description first. Okay, so we've got Camiella Lily Narn. Is that all one name? Okay, so let's assume that Camiel is the first name, and then the last name is Lillian Nanu, I think. Yeah, I think that's the character's name. Okay, or maybe it is just all one name. Okay, and Leaflit, track a target into a dark pine forest and fall into a deadly ambush. Camiel, yeah, Camiel is the first name. Camiel freezes the monster solid with an alchemy potion, and Leaflit shatters the ice with a magic strike, but the fight does not end there. I created this 51-second anime short film entirely with AI for the Golden Sword Awards. It's not called the Golden Sword Awards, is it? It's called the Angel's Sword AI Contest. See, here's the hashtag for it. I applied CDance 2.0 for the video generation and 11 Labs for the sound effects and voice lines. Yeah, a lot of people are using 11 Labs for the sounds to bring the Lyrian Chronicles characters to life. Quick question answer. What tools made this video? This video uses CDance 2.0 for visual generation and 11 Labs for audio. What is Angel's Sword? It is a tabletop role-playing game universe running an AI video contest. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's rewind it. And yeah, this one is only 51 seconds, but just from the first few seconds, it does look interesting and possibly quite good. Let's go. Oh, did the character change her outfit? Or, oh, no, I think it's still green outfit, it's just different lighting. Yeah, it looks more green here, and then it looks more blue. Yeah, I think it's just different lighting. Yeah, I'm just imagining it. Okay, let's keep going. And then there's Leaflit, and looks very similar to her her VTuber model. Yeah, this looks very similar to her VTuber model.
Found it!
Okay, I'm not sure what Leaflit said there. It sounded like complete nonsense. The motions, so it looks like the wolf deliberately circled them and then knocked them down. Yeah, those motions looked a little bit weird, and I wasn't completely sure what was happening, but I think that's what happened. The wolf circled them and knocked them down. Okay, and then the one character summoned a new wolf. Okay. What? Well, it says the Unkillable Shadow Beast. Okay. Okay, I think I understand. The wolf that ran past them was the one that showed up frozen. Yeah, I thought she'd summoned a wolf, even though I'd already read the description. Yeah, I got confused. Okay, so I thought that she'd summoned a wolf, but she was attacking the wolf with an alchemy potion, and then this here is the frozen wolf. Isn't it like the size of an elephant? Yeah, I thought this was a different wolf because it's a different color and it appears to be much larger, but I think that was my mistake. I was just looking at this and it looked like a wolf that's as tall as the trees, but actually I'm misinterpreting this perspective. This is the same size wolf as before, I think. Okay, and then, okay, so it gets frozen, and then Leaflit attacks it with magic that unfreezes it, and then that's the end. Okay, so very short. Yeah, it seems more like half of a video than a whole video. It seems like there should have been at least like 5 more seconds at the end of it to show, oh, look. But yeah, it says the fight does not end there. Okay, so I think what it should have had at the end is maybe like a little thing where it says to be continued or something like that. Although the description kind of does perform that function. Okay, let's look at the comments. Okay, so other two. Yeah, I'm not sure what the other two are. Yep. So yeah, Noah the AI player does say that it is a rush job here. Yeah, trying to save the credits. Yeah, CDance 2 is really expensive. And then trying to upscale the video. Yeah, if you use something other than CDance 2.0, you often have to upscale the video later by using upscaling programs. Okay, so this, I think it was on track. It was looking good. It just feels incomplete, and I got a little bit confused about the wolf because I misinterpreted the perspective, and I thought it was like 100 times bigger than it actually is. Okay, so that was definitely a good effort, and I'm not sure what the other two are, and Noah the AI player doesn't seem to know what they are either. Because it looks like a lot of them are just talking about playing around with AI and how you get the characters, how you get stuff done. Okay, so yeah, this seems to be like more of an instructional channel that, oh yeah, this is like before, yeah, a lot of these are AI voice experiments and not AI animation experiments. Okay. And then we got pre-AI stuff, or no, this isn't pre-AI. This is an AI upgrade. Okay. Yep. But yeah, it looks like it's mostly voice AI stuff rather than the AI animation. But yeah, this is someone who's been working on this for a long time, and yeah, it's yeah, it can be really hard to get videos that are longer than this, really expensive and difficult to put them together. Okay, so that was the fourth one. This is the second pack of the Skyebrows community entries for Leaflit's AI contest. I'll have a link to the first one from a week ago in the description, and I'll probably take like a couple of days to upload this in the future, because some of these here are very new. Look at this, 18 hours ago, and where's the other one, the NIghtway Fantasy one? Yeah, and the NIghtway Fantasy one is it was just uploaded today. Yeah, just uploaded today. So yeah, I don't want to interfere with the algorithm by uploading a reaction too fast after the original. So I'll future date this for a couple days. Probably this will come out on Saturday. And then when there's some more coming out, and I know already that there's some more trying to come out, I'll do another reaction pack to probably 3 or 4 at a time. So yep, and just keep coming out with these as long as the AI contest is going on. I like to see what people are doing, and it's very exciting. Try to anticipate who will be a winner and all that stuff. Very cool stuff.